golden sand, Zlatni Piazzazzi in Bulgarian, has been the showpiece of the seaside since 1957, celebrating its 50th anniversary in 2007. Its popularity is partly due to the airport in Varna, which is close to here. The 3.5-kilometer long and 120-meter wide passage had 50 hotels in 1967. Today, there are many more increasingly modern hotels to choose from. Over 16,000 beds are available in hotels, apartments, and villas. The sloping hills, covered by forests, reach all the way down to the sandy beach. The hills and the surroundings, besides giving a beautiful view, protect the beach from the cool winds. On the north side of the resort complex lies the harbor called Fisherman's Village, where cruise ships looking like old pirate boats lie at anchor. The modern metal frame is covered by wooden structures, and the decoration also gives the impression that we've gone back in time. Half or full day trips are available to Balchik, Albena, Sveti Konstantin, and Varna. Lunch served on deck consists mainly of grilled fish and salad. Those who would like a slightly more modern way of traveling than with pirates may set sail in the Black Sea in a real old-timer built on a raft. There's also an outdoor stage here, which is protected by towers. In the morning, performances for children are held, and in the evening, plays are performed. Information about the programs is available at the reception desk of hotels. If you're lucky, you can see a real folklore performance or meet the stars of the local pop music scene. The most sought-after specialty of the restaurant of Fisherman's Village is pig roasted on a spit. The device that rotates the skewer is driven by water power. Cooking on an open fire outside and dishes made over a grill or a spit have always been a big tradition all over the Balkan area. Nowadays, there may be no resort in the world where there are no small buses which look like small trains. We can find them on golden sand, too, where they're needed considering the length of the beach. As traveling by car is not really an option here, we should walk along the seaside until we reach the beach or restaurant or shop we'd like, and on the way back we can take one of these cheap, small buses. The seafront, following the traditions of seaside beaches, has every kind of shop, restaurant, and entertainment facility. Some grocery stores are open even at night, and none of them close before 11 p.m. In the shops, we can buy clothes, shoes, swimsuits, suntan lotion, souvenirs, watches, medicine, bags, stationery, film, batteries, toys, newspaper, and many other things. The snack bars also offer a great variety. Choose from a selection of donuts, pancakes, corn, fruit salad, hamburgers, gyros, pizza, sandwiches, hot dogs, and ice cream. In the restaurants, we can choose from traditional Bulgarian dishes, as well as Chinese, Italian, Mexican, Russian, and other international dishes. We can have photographs taken of ourselves in various costumes, attend dance or surfing courses, and hire a boat. The banks usually close at 4 in the afternoon, but some exchange booths are open all day. Almost all tourists have breakfast at the hotel between 8 and 10 in the morning. International fast food restaurants and the buffets of the Golden Beach are open till late evening, but the restaurants usually open only for lunch at noon and close at 3 in the afternoon. Dinner time is from 6 to 11 in the evening. In Bulgaria, people have a siesta in the afternoon because of the hot climate. In restaurants, the service is mainly slow. The custom is that people spend 3 or 4 hours eating and chatting at the table. At more frequented places, we can find a menu in English and/or German, and those who work in tourism mostly speak these two languages. Those who've ever learnt Russian can use their knowledge here, at least reading the text written in Cyrillic letters. Keep in mind that side dishes and salads are not included in the main course. In hot weather, it's easy to get accustomed to cold soup, like tarator, which is a kind of cucumber soup made with yogurt and seasoned with garlic and dill. What tapas is in Spain and sakuski in Russia, in Bulgaria, meze is served, which is a kind of mixed appetizer, preparing the stomach for heavier dishes. Bulgaria is a cheap country compared to Western Europe. The most expensive places are the restaurants on Sunny Beach and Golden Sand. The cuisine is international here. In the smaller settlements, we can have not only cheaper, but also more authentic dishes. If we want to drink to somebody's health with a glass full of slivova, mastika, or rakia, we can do it by exclaiming "Na zdrave." Children can play with video games, but there are also diving boards, slides, table tennis, and playgrounds. The adults can play mini golf and beach volleyball if they get bored with just lying in the sun. If we should find the sea cold, which is not very likely from June to September, or if we want to swim in fresh water, we can use the pools of the hotels. All hotels have their own swimming pools in which a bubbling pool, massage functions, an artificial waterfall, and slides for children have been built. Nowadays, saunas, fitness rooms, thalasso, and hydrotherapy are also offered by the hotels. At several points on the Bulgarian seaside, we can find beautiful old sailing ships. Some of them still ride the waves, but others lie at anchor. On Golden Sand, there's a beautiful clipper which has been converted into a restaurant. It's a great backdrop for a snapshot. In front of Golden Dreams, you can have your picture taken with big parrots that would have been the pride and joy for any old pirate. The majority of the hotels on Golden Sand belong to big international hotel chains, most of them providing the service you would expect of a 4-star hotel. Cheaper, smaller hotels can be found in Albania, Sveti Konstantin, or the region of the developing Obzor and Pomoria. Like at every resort, after sunset, life begins on the promenades and draws to an end on the beaches. Everybody goes walking in their most fashionable clothes, which they weren't able to wear in the heat of the day, and they look for a place to have dinner. Those who have dinner at their hotel usually go somewhere else to have coffee, beer, or a cocktail. A mild breeze reduces the heat after sunset. The hawkers appear, some of them praising their wares with booming voices. Ice cream sellers don't need any hard sell for their goods. There's a long queue in front of them without it. Some people are still paddling about in the swimming pools, but the biggest crowds are in the pool bars. In Bulgaria, private enterprise, small restaurants, and shops don't have a long past. They're just now taking shape, trying to follow examples from abroad. What merchantmen and restaurant keepers have seen in Italy, Greece, or Turkey, they try to accomplish here. As the country's relatively cheap, has newness and some exoticism,